remember when I first heard about the job in Clearwater, somebody told me that they hadn't had anybody apply, so I said, well, I got nothing to lose, so I'll go over and apply. So they fortunately gave me the job, and I got a letter from one of the men in town listing the boys who were eligible that year. And the heaviest boy listed at that time was 145 pounds. I thought, golly, what am I going to do with this? But I found out one thing: weight or height or has nothing to do with it. It's all in the heart. People who wanted to do, and we would go out to football practice, and M.A. Spellman and I, who started to coach at Clearwater, after about 2 weeks of practice, one day I said to M.A., let's sit in here and see what happens. So we sat in the dressing room and looked out the window, and they fooled around with the football, or y'all fooled around with the football. Next thing I know, Mackey had them organized. They were taking their physical exercises, and when they finished that, he got them together, and they were running plays and started making tackles. They found out they didn't need a coach; they just needed somebody to take it. So I didn't do that anymore because I was afraid they would decide that they didn't need a coach. But that group of boys, we lost. We won the first game, but we lost 3 in a row. And people were beginning to say, well, I told you so. But we turned around and we won 5 in a row. And St. Pete barely beat us in that year. So, to me, one of the luckiest things that ever happened to me was running into this guy that I knew from college, Red Harris, and he said, go over and apply for that job. I said, well, they probably need somebody more experienced. But I found out they didn't. And I've enjoyed every year of it. We've been working for, I was there 3 years, and then the Marine Corps decided they liked me better. And Joe Turner, he liked the Marine Corps better. Phil Bailey went in the Marine Corps. But it was a good experience. And when I came back from being away 4 years, started right up again. People were happy. We had a good crowd, good people, and the people say, well, Clearwater is a rabid town. They never at one time gave me any trouble, winning or losing. But I want to say to all this group, thank you for making me. Y'all, you did it. I got credit for some of it, but you know that you did the work. Even John Henry. I have to tell a funny story on John Henry. He and I have laughed about this many times. But we were playing Punta Gorda down there one year, and we had a much better team. They didn't have much. So we were ahead about 2 touchdowns in the second quarter, and Punta Gorda had the ball. We were getting ready for defense, and the Punta Gorda team ran out way off to the side, outside of John Henry, way off on the side, and John Henry looked around and says, hey boys, the ball's over here. And that center took the ball and snapped it sideways, and he took off that field. And John was sitting there looking at him. He said, hey, the ball's over here. But anyway, we had good times together, and I think as I recall, we only lost 4 ball games with this group. That was 3 and 4 of the first year. But again, I can't say it enough. I got a lot of credit, but I also realized that this group made me. And if it's worth anything to you, thank you.
Thank you.